Hi guys, I'm Ray from Bake with Ray. Welcome to the Ramadan series.
I'll be uploading recipes for Ramadan for the next 30 days, but don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you can get a notification for every time that I post a recipe.
I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious mango cheesecake today. Look how pretty she is, I'm so proud. In a heat-proof bowl, you want to add some unsalted butter and melt it in the microwave. Then get your food processor and add in your blade attachment. Make sure you put it in before you weigh out your digestives in there. Pulse in the food processor until they form a fine crumb. And then pour those crumbs into your melted butter and give them a good stir, and it should have a wet sand-like consistency. Dig out those fancy dessert cups from your cupboard. You know you bought them and you never ever use them, so now's the time to use them. Equally distribute your biscuit crumbs into each of the glasses. I use about 3 tablespoons per cup and then pat it down. Then you want to make your cheesecake filling by adding cream cheese into a large mixing bowl, icing sugar, your mango puree, and then giving it a good whisk with a hand mixer for a couple of minutes until everything is combined. Then add in your vanilla extract. Ignore the extra powdered sugar I added that in the recipe. Also at this point I added some cardamom powder, but for some reason it didn't record. Don't miss out the cardamom powder, it's important, okay? And then mix it until it is nice and combined. Use a spatula to finish it off, just to make sure that everything that is stuck to the sides is also incorporated. Then add in your double cream and whisk once again with your hand mixer until the mixture begins to hold its shape. Now this won't be as stiff as your usual cheesecake mixture, simply because the mango puree has a lot more water content in it. This is why I've called it a dessert rather than just a cheesecake, because you can't really serve it as a set cheesecake in a tin or cut it into slices. If you wanted to do that, you probably would have to add some kind of vegetarian gelatin, agar or something like that into the cheesecake mixture so that it holds its shape. But I wanted to keep this recipe simple. I used a piping bag to equally distribute the cheesecake mixture between each of the glasses, and then use the back of a spoon to flatten it out into an even layer. You don't have to use a piping bag, you can just use a regular spoon and spoon the mixture in. And then clean up the sides of the glass to get a neater look. I only did it to one because I'm too lazy. Now I added a tablespoon of mango puree on the top. I did add actually more than a tablespoon initially in the recipe, but then once I tasted it, I realized that it was just too much mango puree and it overpowered. So don't do that like me. Only add 1 tablespoon just to make it look nice, and add a little bit of extra mango flavor. Now when you're ready to serve, you want to get yourself a bar of white chocolate and just get a sharp knife and apply a lot of pressure downward and scrape down the chocolate bar to make these delicious looking white chocolate curls. Decorate the top of your cheesecake with your white chocolate curls. Then allow it to chill in the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours, and then you are ready to indulge. Scoop all the way down to the bottom so you get a bit of each layer on your spoon. If you like this recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Enjoy!